आज म तपाईलाई B.Ed सेकेन्ड इयरको यो मेजर इंग्लिश सब्जेक्ट इंग्लिश फर कम्युनिकेसन भन्ने यो सब्जेक्टको चाहिँ आज म तपाईलाई युनिट 1 को चाहिँ आज म तपाईलाई सल्युसन शेयर गर्न गइरहेको छु। यहाँ तपाईहरु हेर्न सक्नुहुनेछ अघिल्लो भिडियोमा चाहिँ मैले तपाईलाई चाहिँ युनिट 1 मा चाहिँ कुन टपिकहरु चाहिँ पढ्नु पर्दछ भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ मैले तपाईलाई शेयर गरेको थिए र एउटा क्वेशनको आन्सर पनि मैले तपाईलाई शेयर गरेको थिए भने चाहिँ आज म तपाईलाई यो हरु बाँकी रहेको क्वेशन आन्सरहरु म तपाईलाई चाहिँ शेयर गर्ने छु। यसमा चाहिँ मैले तपाईलाई चाहिँ पढेर सुनाइरहेको छु ताकि तपाईलाई चाहिँ सुनेर पनि तपाईले चाहिँ धेरै कुरा चाहिँ तपाईले चाहिँ बुझ्न सक्नुहुन्छ, धेरै कुरा तपाईले चाहिँ याद गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ भनेर चाहिँ मैले तपाईलाई चाहिँ यो पढेर पनि सुनाइरहेको छु। यो चाहिँ जुन यो नोटहरु रहेको छ मैले तपाईलाई चाहिँ मेरो प्लेलिस्टमा गएर हेर्नुमा पनि मैले तपाईलाई चाहिँ सबै शेयर गरिसकेको छु। तपाईले त्यसमा गएर पनि तपाईले चाहिँ नोट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ, तर त्यसमा चाहिँ मैले चाहिँ पढेर चाहिँ सुनाएको छैन। तपाईले सुनेर यो चाहिँ सुनेर पनि धेरै कुरा बुझ्न सक्नुहुन्छ भनेर चाहिँ मैले तपाईलाई चाहिँ यो फेरि यसलाई पढेर पनि मैले तपाईलाई चाहिँ यो सुनाउने छु। तपाईले चाहिँ सुन्नु होला अनि त्यसपछि तपाईले चाहिँ अथवा त्यो अगाडि नै तपाईले चाहिँ नोट पनि गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ र त्यसपछि तपाईले यसलाई आरामले सुनेर पनि तपाईले धेरै कुरा चाहिँ थाहा पाउन सक्नुहुन्छ अथवा तपाईले चाहिँ याद गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। त्यो कारणले मैले चाहिँ यो पढेर पनि सुनाइरहेको छु। यहाँनिर चाहिँ यो एक्जाममा सोधेका क्वेशनहरु नै हुन्, यिनीहरु सबै एक्जाममा यस्तै खालको क्वेशनहरु सोधिन्छ। तपाईले चाहिँ यसरी नै लेख्नु पर्ने हुन्छ। यहाँनिर चाहिँ क्वेशन नम्बर 2 मा चाहिँ व्हाट डु यु मीन बाइ ग्रामेटिकल फंक्शन एन्ड कम्युनिकेटिभ functions of language explain with example भनेर भनेको छ। त्यसैगरी सेम क्वेशनमा distinguish between grammatical function and communicative function of language with examples भनेर चाहिँ भनेको छ। Grammatical function deals with the relationship that a constituent in a sentence has with the other constituents. In other words, by grammatical functions we understand the relationship of a constituent word or phrase with other constituent in a sentence. यो एक्जाम्पल मा चाहिँ यहाँ चाहिँ यो नाम दिएको छ, तपाईले चेन्ज पनि गरेर प्र्याक्टिस गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। Rima eats rice every day. In this sentence, Rima has the function of being the subject of the verb eats. Rice has the function of being the subject of the verb and every day has the function of adverbial. According to Lyons, language has 3 grammatical functions: subject, predicate and adjunct. Subject and predicate are 2 obligatory major constituent, whereas adjuncts are optional constituents of the sentence. They may be removed or deleted without affecting the meaning of the remainder of the sentence. Example: Bimala teaches English at a public school. Sentence: subject, predicate, adverbial. Bimala teaches English, predicate, at a public school, adverbial. Subject, predicate, adverbial. In the above sentence, Bimala is the subject of the verb teaches and teaches English is the predicate, while at a public school is the adverbial. Besides, the predicate is further divided into predicator and complement, and the complement can be of 6 types. A communicative function refers to the ways in which a language is used in a community. For example, good morning is used for greeting. I am very sorry is used for apologizing. It's going to rain is used for predicting. Have a good day is used for expressing good wishes. Don't touch that is used for warning. It's black in color and round in shape is used for describing something, and so on. The functions such as greeting, apologizing, wishing, warning, describing, etc. are the communicative functions of a language. There are various theories and principles regarding what functions of language actually does in a given context. We can broadly categorize all the major communicative functions of language into the following 8 broad categories: socializing, making a query, getting things done, using the telephone, expressing moral attitudes, expressing intellectual attitudes, imparting factual information, expressing moral and emotional attitudes. The difference between grammatical and communicative functions is given below. Grammatical function, communicative function. Grammatical function ma chai it is the relationship among different constituent. It is related to category of sentences. It is a linguistic phenomenon. It takes place at sentence level. Communicative function ma chai it is the purpose for which an utterance is used. It is related to category of behavior. It is a social phenomenon. It takes place at discourse level. त्यसैगरी अर्को यहाँनिर क्वेशन रहेको छ, what is communicative function and how it is related with forms? There is no one-to-one relationship between language, form and function. Support this statement with examples भनेर भनेको छ. सेम क्वेशन अर्को यहाँनिर रहेको छ, show the relationship between form and function of language. त्यस्तै सेम क्वेशन, distinguish between form and function of language. फर्म र फंक्शन को बारेमा चाहिँ खासमा चाहिँ यो मेन क्वेशन रहेको छ, फर्म एन्ड फंक्शन अफ ल्याङ्ग्वेज. A form in language refers to the grammatical system describing ways in which linguistic items can be combined, while a function refers to the ways in which an utterance is used as a means of communication. This relationship is shown in the following example. Why don't you close the window? This is clearly an example of interrogative form, but functionally it is ambiguous. It may exhibit several functions such as a question and a command. It could also be interpreted as a plea, suggestion or a complaint. The above example shows that a simple linguistic form can express a number of functions, and conversely a single communicative function can also be expressed by a number of linguistic forms. Hence, there is no one-to-one relationship between language, form and function. Example, a speaker who wants to announce something has many linguistic options or forms such as attention, please give me your attention, can I have your attention please, I have an announcement to make, I would like to make an announcement, here is an announcement from the campus chief, excuse me, could I have your attention please, etc. The relationship of form and function can be shown in the following examples. Form, function and example. Declarative sentences. Function, statement, he teaches English. Interrogative sentences. Question, what is your name? Imperative sentences. Command, shut the door. Exclamatory sentences. Exclamation, how beautiful. त्यसैगरी क्वेशन नम्बर 4 मा चाहिँ रहेको छ, डिस्कस रोमन ज्याकब्सन्स क्लासिफिकेसन अफ ल्याङ्ग्वेज फङ्सन्स भनेर भनेको छ। फर्डिनान्ड डी Saussure in the early 20th century stressed the format aspect of the language, but Malinowski stressed on intelligibility of an utterance when it is placed in its context or situation. During 1920s and 30s, the matter of functions of language was looked at with some care because the primary importance was given to phonological theory. However, functionalism in linguistics arises from the concerns of William Mathesium, a teacher at the Carolina University, Paraguay, who published an article in 1911 on the potentiality of phenomena of language, which dealt with non-historical approach to the study of language. Paraguay school linguistics like Roman Jacobson, followed by Trubetskoy, and later the British linguist J.R. Ford and M.A.K. Holiday continued this tradition. Paraguay school linguistics believed that the phonological, grammatical, and semantic structure of language are determined by functions they have to perform in the societies in which they operate. Jacobson elaborated language functions and made a distinction between everyday language and poetry. He also separated communicative functions of both practical and emotive language from the poetic function. Jacobson's functions of language can be shown with the help of the following diagrams. Context, referential, message, poetic, addresser, emotive, contact, connotative, phatic, code, metalingual. यो चाहिँ रहेको थियो क्वेशन एन्सर। मैले तपाईलाई चाहिँ सर्ट अफ पढेर सुनाएको छु। कति ठाउँमा म प्रोनाउन्समा मिस्टेक भएको छु, तपाईले चाहिँ त्यसलाई चाहिँ फेरि तपाईले आफैले चेक गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। प्रोनाउन्सको लागि तपाईले डिक्सनरीमा पनि तपाईले चाहिँ एक्ज्याक्ट के हो प्रोनाउन्स त्यो तपाईले चाहिँ गरेर गर्नुभयो भने तपाईलाई चाहिँ थाहा हुन्छ कुनलाई कसरी प्रोनाउन्स गर्ने भनेर। म चाहिँ कति ठाउँमा चाहिँ यो अकमकिन्छु कि यो प्रोनाउन्स गर्दाखेरि यो वर्डहरुलाई चाहिँ प्रोनाउन्स गर्दा कतिपय त्यस्तो वर्डहरु हुन्छ त्यसमा चाहिँ म अकमकिन्छु, तर पनि तपाईहरु चाहिँ नअकमकिन यसलाई पढ्न सक्नुहुन्छ र सुन्न सक्नुहुन्छ। अनि त्यसपछि तपाईले चाहिँ यसलाई चाहिँ आरामले प्र्याक्टिस गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। सुनेर पनि तपाईले चाहिँ धेरै कुरा बुझ्ने भएको कारणले गर्दा चाहिँ मैले चाहिँ तपाईलाई चाहिँ यो पढेर सुनाइरहेको छु। हुन्छ, आजलाई यति नै। आउने समयमा अरु बाँकी रहेको कुराहरुलाई पनि म तपाईलाई यसरी नै शेयर गर्नेछु। तबसम्म चाहिँ तपाईले चाहिँ मेरो भिडियोलाई चाहिँ लाइक गरिदिनु होला, शेयर गरिदिनु होला र मेरो च्यानललाई तपाईले सब्स्क्राइब गर्नुभएको छैन भने सब्स्क्राइब पनि गरिदिनु होला।